So for our next sneak, we've been showing lots of creative, cool creative, and we have a lot of artists in the room. Where are my designers at? Yeah.
You stuck them at the end?
Yeah, she's second row.
You could come closer, you know. You can come right in the middle if you want. That's okay. You guys are allowed all. May as well jam them in.
So we want to give folks just like her and all my other designer friends here new powerful ways to blend and merge their design ideas. We want to take it way beyond just using prompts to generate images. And to do that, we have Project Test Kitchen and we have Yuzhe.
Hi, Eliza.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. So, imagine that you're working with a team and everyone pictures the same idea a little differently. You try your very best to capture everyone's ideas into one single prompt and click generate. But the result just doesn't quite capture what everyone had in mind. So what if working with AI felt less like giving orders and more like collaborating with a co-creator? And not only that, one who listens to everyone, understands different perspectives, and helps blend these ideas into something new. How does that sound?
It sounds amazing.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Now, Eliza, Eric, so being up here with you guys make me think maybe together we can jumpstart my very own comedy career and launch our own show here at Adobe. So I want you two to be my creative directors, and every comedy show needs a poster, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna launch the interface of Project Test Kitchen. And first, I'm gonna type a prompt saying, create a poster for a comedy at Adobe. Next, I'm gonna move over to the mood board here, and I'm gonna upload some images that reflect my personal taste. I really like this image of a goose giving a talk show. Do you like geese, Eliza?
She's my main competition in Hollywood, that goose.
And I also really like this bathhouse pattern reflected in this Adobe stock design. So next, Eric, this is where I need your help.
Okay.
So among these two remaining Adobe designs here, which one do you think will most resonate with Adobe employees?
What do you think, the big A or the logos? Should we go big
I
A?
think you gotta go big A.
Big A.
Yay! Big A it is. And I'm gonna add Eric's choice to the mood board. So now you can see that I'm not just representing myself, I'm representing my teammates as well. But most importantly, since this is our show at Adobe, it's very important that we need to follow brand guidelines. So I'm gonna upload the official Adobe logo here, and I'm gonna ping it to signal to the AI agent that this is a visual identity that should be reflected in the design. Cool, looks like we have everything now. I'm gonna move over here and click generate. The AI agent is gonna look at everything together, including the mood board materials, the user-based prompt, and the current X and Y axis definitions, which is composition and art style. What it does is that it will first generate. Doesn't that look cool? Do you like it?
Really cool.
Cool.
Look at that goose.
I was worried that you're gonna hate all of them.
I love them all.
Oh,
I want to see
amazing.
all these shows.
Yeah. But here you can see that we have 3-point scales along both axes. So we have 3 kinds of composition versus 3 kinds of art styles. And the agent combines all of them to form 9 very unique, diverse designs. Now, sometimes we might look at these designs and go, you know, these are cool, but I just want to see more variations of some of them. So, Eliza, this is where I need your creative input. So among these 9 designs here, which one do you think we should explore further?
Oh, I think the most millennial one is the bottom right corner.
Bottom right?
Because it's very like early internet meets 80s, meets Lisa Frank, meets that goose.
Good choice. Do you guys like this one?
You have to. I picked it.
Cool. So for me personally, I love this one, but I'm curious, what would it look like with different colors and poster layout? Now, don't worry. We can update these axes. So I'm gonna change composition to color palette, and I'm gonna change art style to poster layout. And wait, hold on. There's an option here to zoom in on this design. I wonder what this will do. I click on it, and whoa, the whole grid reshaped itself around this design, and the AI agent will try to reorganize these cells along the new axis we just defined. So here you can see Instead, we have 3 different kinds of color palettes versus 3 kinds of poster layouts. And the agent will use these scales to generate new designs. Look at that.
That's really cool.
Woo!
Wow. You could do this all night. And I don't normally say that
Oh.
to anyone.
So, more importantly, you will notice, like, compared to the first generation, these designs have smaller changes and more subtle differences for us to refine this particular direction further. But sometimes, I don't know if you guys relate to me, I might look at these designs and go, you know, I like this design, but at the same time, I also like parts of the other one. So what if we can break these designs down into smaller pieces? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this microphone stand design that I really like, and I'm gonna drag it to the mood board. Next, I'm gonna hit the extraction button here. So this is a decomposition feature in which the AI agent analyzes the design and break it down into reusable building blocks. First, it analyzes at a higher level and extracts things like composition, mood, theme, and style as text blocks. And next, it generates 9 design tokens, as well as a color palette here, that you can use to recombine with these current 9 designs. So, Eliza, I would say among these 9 designs so far, my personal favorite is this one.
I was going to say that.
You like that
I
as
think
well?
I think you said what we were all thinking.
Oh my God. So I just can't help but think that it could be even better. So I was wondering if you can help pick one of these design tokens or even a color palette, and I'll use it to improve my design a little further.
Okay. I want to pick the one that looks like a Missy Elliott music video. That middle row to the
Middle
left.
to
The
the
I
left.
Can't
This
Stand
one?
the Rain one. Yep.
Oh, this
I picked that one.
mysterious orb.
What?
This orb here.
We want the orb because we want its knowledge.
Okay.
And I think we'll take the cauliflower cotton ball top right because it's Vegas. We need rain.
Okay. We'll use these 2 design elements. So I'll start with this reflected orb and drag it to
Start with the orb.
and do combine with this element. And then I'm gonna hit submit. Now the AI agent is gonna take the elements each teammate liked and try to combine it into one final direction. And the important part is, you know, we did all of this while staying on brand. And if we had used a more, oh my God, the goose is in the orb.
Oh my God. They put a goose in an orb, folks. We put men on the moon and a goose in an orb.
Now, I'm feeling adventurous, so I'm gonna take the cauliflower, or I guess to me it looks more like a popcorn. I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna
different
drag
women.
it here and try combining it. Let's see what's gonna happen this
Oh
time.
my God. I don't want to know what's going to happen to that
Where's it
goose.
gonna go?
Where's it
In the
gonna go?
orb?
I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun. Where is it going?
This is going to be sick. I can feel it. A popcorn orb with a goose face careening through space, taking up time while this thing generates. There we go.
Oh my God. Okay, so now we have
Oh
the,
no, he's in the popcorn.
yeah, the goose is in the popcorn. But you can see that in the span of just a few minutes, we managed to surface the essence of the whole team's thinking, and you can see in the result. Now, before I finish, there's one more feature I want to showcase to you guys. So, Eliza, I was thinking, do you consider yourself a good artist?
I do. Thank
you do, really? But can you draw something with only a mouse?
With only a mouse?
Yeah.
Like half a circle, maybe a smiley face.
Okay.
Perfect.
Right?
Actually, yeah.
The thing I'm not allowed to draw is another thing, but okay, a smiley face.
Okay.
The thing that we can all draw.
We'll see. So,
I can do a smiley face.
yeah. So we're actually kind of still testing out this new experimental, exciting feature where we want the user to sketch something and then we're reflecting the design. And I don't even know if it works yet. So I want to invite you to come over and just sketch anything you like in this interface. Could be an animal you like or just any visual elements you want to see in the design.
Anything? Okay. Well, obviously, I use the mouse.
Yeah, you use the mouse, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going, and I just one color, just do black. Okay. I'm going to do a drawing of my dog, Tian Fu.
Nice.
She's Chinese. That's why her name is Tian Fu. Because I rescued her from a lady who, I'm just gonna tell you a story as I draw this, who adopts dogs in China and brings them here. And I bought her, I know you're like sweating. You wanna like show the rest of your technology, but I really wanna tell the story of adopting my dog. Maybe she came to LA and had a nose job. I don't know what that is. I know I'm making her look like a cat. I swear my doctor tells me it's a dog. And that's her mouth. And she has really big brown eyes. And she's got like spiky hair here. And I was Googling Tibetan Spaniels the other day, and they said that they're longer than they are wide. Well, she is pretty wide, so I'll make that her whole body. That's her whole body, but little feet. Hold on. I'm only gonna do 4 of her legs. And then she has pink ears. I told you I did Microsoft Paint. And she's got a little tongue. She also has a black mouth and a pink mouth. You don't have pink up here. I guess I can do it.
Ooh.
No big deal. I went to the 4th grade. I can't get that to stay. One of her eyes is kind of weird. It kind of looks off to the left.
It's a beautiful dog right there.
It is a beautiful dog.
Yes.
And she does have like a glorious tail. There we go. And she's kind of a bigger girl. Oh, I thought she was gonna blow up. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a police rendering of my dog. Thank you. That's Tianfu. Thank you so much. You guys have a great night. I'm just kidding.
Woo!
You're still here. Am I leaving? You're there. Okay.
Your
I'll
dog is
take
definitely
over.
not a cat.
It's not a cat.
Amazing sketch here. I hope it doesn't confuse the AI. So I'm gonna add Eliza's sketch to the mood board, and I'm gonna add some more context for the AI agent as well. I'm gonna substitute that this is a dog. So I'm gonna say I want to see a dog in my designs.
If you put it in caps, does the AI understand it better?
Okay, we'll
Or
do that.
italicize it?
I want to see
I just meant the dog.
dog in my design.
AI's like, why are you yelling though?
Cool. And not only that, I have this feature here where I can link it to Eliza's design. So now they're all paired up. So I think we have everything. I'm gonna reset the axes to composition and art style. And now let's try again and hit generate to see what happens this time. Now, as you can see, we have a different set
Come
of
on.
movable
Dog or
materials
cat,
this time.
dog or cat, what's it gonna be?
Don't show me a cat.
So the AI agent is gonna extract new visual concepts and features relevant to these and generate new 3-point scales. You can see that this time we have a different set of composition versus art style. Ooh,
It's a dog!
Woo!
oh.
There we go. There we go. AI was just like, and we'll just roll the dice on this one. Dog. Laughter glitches and good dogs. Dogs. It understood that you yelled at it. It's like, you want dogs? Here's dogs.
10 out of 10, chef's kiss. Now, image generation is a commodity now, but Project Test Kitchen isn't just about generating more designs. It's about generating something with taste and shaped by real collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the sneak, please be sure to vote for me, which is Project Test Kitchen, and you can see it in real Adobe products. Thank you very much, everyone.
Woo! Give it up for Yuzhe!
That's awesome.
And what is your dog's name?
Tianfu.
Oh, of course. Yeah, well,
Remember her whole backstory that I explained as I was creating this art?
I love her. I think she is beautiful.
They captured her wonky eyes so perfectly.